What's up, everybody? Go grab your vibe juice. Meet me back here in the comic book room because today we're going to talk about dollar bin goodness along with some minor keys. All right? So, you know what it is. It's good vibes only. Let's do the things we like to do. Vibe juice and comics. It's the only way to live. Tons of hot comic books on the market. I chose 10 of them to spotlight on this week's top 10 list. Grab your vibe juice. You know what time it is. I'm your boy C3, and we are back for another top 10 list and market update for you. Yes, for you, the comic book community. It's Keep It Comics. Let's do what we do. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, so every time I drop a video, you guys will get that notification. As always, it's good vibes only, ladies and gentlemen. Please check the nonsense at the door because we're only here for the love of the hobby. And if you stick around to the end, and definitely be sure to stick around to the end because I've been out on the hunt all week long. I got a bunch of comic books that I would love to show you. I will share them with you at the end of the video. All right, so we're going to start the list off at number 10. And also, before I dive into this list, let me please shout out Mr. William Bethia for the $10 super thanks that he sent me. I really appreciate that. I didn't know I can get super thanks, but for those of you, if you want to support the channel, I'll leave a link in the description. If you want a super thanks, and I'll shout your name out, I'll call your name out in the video. We'll start off by doing that. But I appreciate the love, Mr. William Bethia. I appreciate the support from everybody. Thank you guys very much, man. I really appreciate it. All right. So at the list at number 10, we're going to talk about Spider-Man issue number 1, and this is that silver variant. Oh yeah, and the ironic thing about this is I highlighted this like a week and a half ago, right? When I was doing another video. But this comic book is seems to have gained a little traction, and everybody's, picking up one for themselves, which I think is pretty cool. But this book is currently down right now, 32%. And that's a good thing because it's a perfect buying opportunity. I always say, strike while the iron is cold. See, the thing is about this channel is I like to highlight comics that not everybody's talking about to avoid the feeding frenzy of everybody going after all the hot comic books and the spiking of the books, the prices being raised just because it's a hot book at the moment. So I like to go after books that not everybody's talking about, which allows me to add to my collection without having to spend top dollar all the time, right? So this book is down 32% right now, and the last recorded sale for this book was $10. The average price for the raw copy of this silver variant is $17 right now. Average graded copy is going for $102. We've had a total of 4,519 sales of this book that has changed hands on the secondary market, and I'm pretty sure that more will continue to change hands because this is such an iconic cover. Todd McFarlane's masterpiece, and you can't go wrong when you get your hands on one of these. We had a high sale that took place back in 2022, and now I must inform you, the 10.0 is the golden egg in this particular book. All right, a 10.0 sold for $6,866 back in 2022. But fair market value has the raw copy resting at $17 if you're looking to get your hands on one in near mint condition. Now, I was so curious about how well this book was doing on the market, I actually checked Go Collect as well. And the universal grade for this number is 14,110. So we got 14,110 universal grades on this list. We've got 30 10.0s. Now, mind you, that may seem like a lot, but it's not. Now, in terms of 9.8s, we've got in terms of 9.9s, we've got 137 9.9s. Now, that too is not a bad number. Now, when you talk about 9.8s, you're talking about 9,123 9.8s, right? So that I could see where a 9.8 would be good to have because it would be minimum, you have minimum defectiveness on the book. But at the same token, it's not such a rare book in a 9.8. So your 10.0 is going to be your golden egg. We've got 2,524 9.6s 1,035 9.4s. You got 500 9.2s and 309 9.0s in this particular book. So if you're a Todd McFarlane fan, like I'm a Todd McFarlane fan, and you guys know I definitely love Spider-Man, you can just look around me and be able to tell that. So that Spider-Man issue number 1, that silver variant, is definitely on the move, so keep your eye out on it. And if you need one, grab it. It's a good opportunity. At the list at number 9, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about a new modern comic book that just came out, and it's gaining a lot of attention. Let's talk about Aliens versus Avengers, issue number 1. Yes, this is a hot book right now. This is the Mark Brooks 1 in 100 Virgin variant, right? And this is the first appearance of the new Miles Morales Xenomorph symbiote alien costume. I love Miles Morales, and I'm happy to see that he's still relevant as we continue to move forward in this Marvel universe. This book is currently up right now, 39.62%, with the last recorded sale for this book being $175. Average graded copy is going to run you like $300. Now, if you want to get your hands on a raw copy, the average price for the raw copy is $181. There's a total of 13 sales of this particular variant that has changed hands so far. 13 sales, with the high sale being $300 for the 9.8 that took place just a few days ago, a couple of weeks ago, August 16th, 2024. All right. Now, fair market value has this book resting at $181 for a raw copy in near mint condition. Beautiful Mark Brooks artwork. One of our most prolific artists of this modern day and age. You definitely can't go wrong if you was to get your hands on this book. All right. So Aliens versus Avengers, issue number 1, the Mark Brooks 1 in 100 Virgin variant. It's definitely moving on the secondary market, guys. So keep your eye on it. At the list at number 8, ladies and gentlemen. This is a hot book, right? And this book is seeing a lot of movement right now. So we got to talk about Gromits, issue number 4. And this is the Chuck BB 1 in 10 variant. Yes. All right. So now we're only into the 4th issue. Gromits is pretty popular right now. It's a nice read. It's a fair read. I'm not going to go too much in detail about it, but I like the book. I think it's a good read. I think if they continue on at this pace that they're going, this could be something that could turn into a movie, something that could, at least a TV series. So this is a book that the community is definitely enjoying. There's definitely a lot of buzz surrounding this book, right? And it is up right now, 4.57%. I think that number can increase as we get further into issues, going further into the story arc, right? If the writers continue to do what they do, this book may become extremely popular. Last recorded sale for this book was $25. Average price for the raw copy is $22. There is no graded information on this book just yet because it's still a new book, just came out. So, and we're still in the beginning phases of this book. So just give us some time. And as the numbers, as we get graded copies sent in and they get back, I'll definitely be sharing those numbers with you. But we've had a total of 10 sales for this particular issue so far, right? And the high sale of $25 for a raw copy, that took place back on August 30th of 2024, right? So that was just like a couple days ago. Here we have the fair market value resting for a raw copy at $22, and that's for a near mint condition, right? So hot book, seeing a lot of movement. Gromits, issue number 4. The storyline is a great one. I think you'll enjoy it, so definitely check it out. At the list at number 7, ladies and gentlemen, like I always say, it's not a real list if you ain't got DC on there. And DC is making a list again. Once again, we got DC, and we're going to talk about Batman, issue number 7. Golden Age goodness. Oh yeah, oh yeah. One thing about this book is this book was released in 1941, right? It is down 2%. But for a book of this caliber, this is a good opportunity for you to get your hands on the book. This is what I call strike while the iron is cold. Don't wait for everybody to start talking about these books. These are opportunities that they come and go. They always cycle back around, but you want to be strategic in your purchasing. You want to find the right grade. You want to find the right price. So you don't want to just be jumping out of the window. It's down 2% right now. But the last recorded sale for this book was nothing to sneeze at. $7,000 for the last recorded sale. Average price for a raw copy is $376. Average price for the graded copy is $2,160. Now, we had a total of 95 sales for this particular book that has changed hands on the secondary market thus far, and we continue to see more movement. We had a high sale back in 2020 where CGC 9.2 sold for $33,600. So you can tell, being that this book was released in 1941, and we didn't do bag and boarding back then like how we do now. So this book is going to be tough to land and high grade no matter where you are on the map. But if you can get your hands on a raw copy in fair to poor condition, fair market value has that price resting at about $376. And you know I had to go see what Go Collect had to say about this book, because one thing I like to do is share the contrast between what's going on in cover price, what's going on in cover house, what's going on in Go Collect. I like to see all and then look at eBay and base all this information in a strategic manner to where you guys can make an informed decision. So universal grades, we've got 216 universal grades for this particular book, right? We've got 2 9.2s, you got 4 9.0s, you have 2 8.5s, you got 8 8.0s, and you got 6 7.5s, right? Now, again, gonna be hard to find a 9.6. Gonna be definitely hard to find a 9.8. If there's a raw copy out there, so they haven't sent it in yet because it's not on the census, right? So if anybody out there has anything higher than a 9.2, now's the time to send it in, man, and get that thing capsulated. Fair market value is at $1,600 for a 3.0. So this is an expensive book, right? But nonetheless, still definitely one that you have an opportunity to get your hands on. It's down 2%, ladies and gentlemen. Strike while the iron is cold. Batman issue number 7 is doing what it do on the secondary market. All right, guys. Excuse me for one moment. Always good vibes only. I hope everybody's enjoying the weekend, enjoying this Memorial Day holiday weekend, because I know I am, man. I needed the time off. All right, so at the list at number 6, we want to talk about a Silver Age key. And the title of this book is Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 31. Oh, yeah. This is a book that I've been watching for quite a while also. There are a lot of books that I'm always watching, but this is definitely one I tend to keep a very close eye on. This is the first appearance of Gwen Stacy and Harry Osborn. One that I actually don't have in my collection just yet, so I'm looking to add it. So this is what I'm looking at. This book is up right now, 48.58%, with the last recorded sale for this book being $1,450. Average price for the raw copy right now is $294, while the average price for a graded copy will run you roughly about $600. All right, we had a high sale that took place back in 2022 for CGC 9.6, and that book sold for $12,600. Absolutely, yes. No, again, those are not just peanuts. You know what I mean? So I always like to make my purchases when I can afford them, right? And I don't want to choose between my comic book and keeping the lights on, because it would be tough for me to make the videos in the dark, right? So we've had a total of 1,534 recorded sales for this book that have changed hands so far, but fair market value has such a prestigious book like this priced at $294 for a raw copy in very good condition. Now, a very good condition book for me is not bad, right? Because I'm not rich. I'm not going to pretend that I am. And not all my books are 9.8s. And I'm okay with that. You have to be okay with that. I'm just a regular guy who loves the hobby. I love comics. I love reading them. I love looking at the artwork. I love talking about them. I love sharing the hobby. So a book in very good condition for me, that's a win, right? And plus, like the book that we just talked about, Batman issue number 7, 1941, a book like that, man, you could just smell the nostalgia. You can just smell the ink, the old paperwork. You know, so when I get a book like that around me, man, I really enjoy the hobby, man. So this is a Silver Age key. And we're talking about Amazing Spider-Man issue number 31. So I went back and looked on Go Collect also. So I want to share the compare and contrast. We've got 3,825 universal grades on the census, where we've got 3 9.8s, which again, that's going to be your tough to get book right there. 3 9.8s, where fair market value has that 9.8 going for $96,000. All right, $96,000, and I just don't have $96,000 laying around, but you might. That's why I'm sharing this information with you, because you might. We've got 18 9.6s, 40 9.4s, 55 9.2s, and 120 9.0s, right? And you can get your hand on a 9.0 for $4,200. So all my Spider-Man fans, pay attention. This might be your opportunity. Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 31, first appearance of Gwen Stacy and Harry Osborn is on the move. Keep your eye out on it. It might be a good time to strike. All right, my guys, we've made it to the halfway mark. So allow me to take this opportunity to stop and thank each and every one of you for checking out the channel. I really appreciate you. And once again, Mr. Bethia, Mr. William Bethia, thank you very much for the $10 super thanks. I really appreciate that. That's going to help me out a lot when I go out there looking on the hunt to find books to bring back to show you guys, man. So I really appreciate that. All right. And if you guys want to join the Patreon, I'll leave the link down below in the description to where you guys can join. It's a small step moving forward. I didn't even know I can do it, so I'm going to give it a shot. And whatever you guys want to do, I'm down for it, man. We all here for the love of the hobby. That's what it is. It's good vibes only. Let the haters hate, because we're going to continue to just do what we do, right? I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, share, stick around to the end. I got a bunch of books that I would love to show you guys that I picked up. Some minor keys and definitely some books that I know will do well in the future. Well, I'm speculating, right? So that's what we do. I got some minor keys and I got some dollar bin books that I don't mind speculating on. Minor keys and dollar book business. It's a beautiful thing. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, all right? Now, at the list at number 5. Here's a classic from your childhood, right? Now, this book brings back a lot of memories. And this is another Strike While the Iron is Cold book. And I'm talking about The Legend of Zelda, issue number 1, the regular cover. Oh, yeah. This is the first appearance of Zelda. Yo, I used to watch this cartoon religiously when I was younger. This book is down. It's down 18%, but I see that as an opportunity to get my hands on one of my childhood prizes, right? So this book is down 18%, but the last recorded sale for this book, again, is nothing to sneeze at. It's $800. So this book is still considered to be something of value, all right? Now, average price for the raw copy is $140. Average price for a graded copy is $323. The high sale that took place back in 2021 for the CGC 9.8 was $2,250. Yes, a 9.8 back in 2021, so for $2,250. We've had a total of 204 copies of this book that has moved on the secondary market, but it has not prevented fair market value from resting this book at $140 for a raw copy in near mint condition. All right, this is popular copper, ladies and gentlemen. Zelda and Link's mission continues to live on. Yes, Zelda and Link's mission lives on through us, through you, through me, through the comic book community. It's definitely on the move, all right? Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, issue number 1, the regular cover, man. Get yourself one. It's moving, guys. All right. Moving right along, we're going to talk about the number 4 book on the list. This book was flying under the radar for a lot of people, right? This book has been flying under the radar for quite some time. And I was excited when I saw this book because I was like, wow, I never knew this book existed. And I have to get my hands on this book. I'm going to get my hands on this book. And to be honest with you, I already placed my order. That's why I feel comfortable with sharing it with you guys now. All right, so let's talk about Warren's special edition, The Lord of the Rings. Yeah, The Lord of the Rings. Leave a comment down below if you're watching that new edition of The Lord of the Rings. That's up. It's on Max, I believe it is. If you're watching that, let me know what you think about that. I haven't been watching it. I did see the solicitation for it. Let me know if it's something I need to be watching. But I definitely saw all the other Lord of the Rings like 4 or 5 times, man. Just so dope. I enjoy that. I enjoy that story 100 times over, man. I just can't not watch it whenever I skim past it. I have to always just check it out, right? This book is up right now, 41%, guys, all right? Last recorded sale for this book is $850. Average price for the raw copy, $56. Average price for the graded copy, $850. We've had a total of 22 sales of this particular comic book that has changed hands on the secondary market. I anticipate us seeing more. The high sale took place back in 2023. That was for CGC 9.6, my guys, where that book sold for $1,350. Yes, for the 9.6. So if you can get your hands on the 9.8, good luck to you and congratulations. Fair market value has this book resting at $56 for the raw copy in their mint condition. Listen, leave a comment down below if you guys like Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings. My wife, not so much. But me, I love watching it. Whenever I put it on, she leaves out. I'm like, okay. But I still watch. I love it. Precious. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so definitely check it out. Warren's Special Edition, Lord of the Rings. It's on the move, guys. At the list at number 4. No, excuse me, at number 3. I'm excited. Relax, C3. I can't help myself. This is what you guys do to me. I love having fun with you guys, man. Listen, whenever we do these videos, man, I'm in the best place ever. You feel me? I'm in the best place ever, so don't mind me. I just get real silly like that. So, but we are at number 3 on the list. And this is a hot cover alert, guys. Woo, woo. This is a hot cover alert. Woo, woo. Hot cover alert, guys. Make sure you check this one out. All right? So, from out of the most talented, this is from one of the most talented artists in our time, right? One of my favorite artists. And when I saw this book, I was like, ooh, this book is fire. This cover is fire. I love the character, but this cover is fire, right? So without further ado, let's talk about Moon Knight issue number 1. And this is the Bill Sienkiewicz 1:75 ratio variant. This is the first appearance of Mr. Knight. Yes. Yo, this cover art is straight gas, man. And it's a Strike While the Iron is Cold book. This book is down 27% right now. All right, so add this one to your Strike While the Iron is Cold list. It's down 27%. Last recorded sale for this book, $650. The average price for a raw copy, $496, while the average price for a graded copy is $1,057. All right, now fair market value has this book resting at $496 for a raw copy in their mint condition. But we had a high sale that took place back in 2022 where CGC 9.8 sold for, get this, $2,790. Yes, my friends. Yes. No, this book is straight gas. This book is straight gas, and I got to get my hands on it. I'm going to have to save up for it, but I am going to get one of these and add to my collection because I'm a huge Bill Sienkiewicz fan. Love his artwork. We've had a total of 75 copies of this book change hands on the secondary market, and I guarantee you I'm going to do my best to try to make it 76, all right? This is a modern book that's getting a second look from your boy C3. If you want one, Moon Knight, issue number 1, the Bill Sienkiewicz 1:75 ratio variant, is hot, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely hot. At the list at number 2, we've got 4 Kids Walking into the Bank, issue number 1. 4 Kids Walking into a Bank, issue number 1. This book was hot in 2016. Yeah, I remember this book getting a lot of buzz in 2016. So, well, it's come back around. It's cycled back around again. All right, so this book is up right now, 82%. Last recorded sale for this book was $35. Average price for the raw copy, is 20 bucks. Average price for the graded copy is $75. Total recorded sales for this book at the moment is 322 sales. Now, I think I have maybe 2 copies of this book in my collection. I'm not going to grab another one, but I want to share this book with you because it's moving on the secondary market. It's a hot book. It's a great story. You might want to add this to your collection. Very low print run, so it's not very many of them out there. Definitely one you want to take a look at if you're a serious collector. Fair market value has this book resting at $20 for the raw copy in near mint condition, but we had a high sale that took place back in 2020 where CGC 9.8 sold for $200. And that's still not bad. So if you, even today, if you can get your hands on that book for about $150, somewhere in there, that's not bad at all. Great story arc. I could definitely see a TV series or maybe even a nice little short story type movie type thing about 4 kids walk into a bank. This is definitely dope. So keep your eye on it because it's moving, my guys. It's definitely moving on the secondary market. And speaking of moving, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, so every time I drop a video, you guys will get that notification. Thank you once again, Mr. William Bethia, for the $10 super thanks. And we have made it to the number 1 in the galaxy, right? So let's talk about Sonic the Hedgehog, issue number 72. And this is the Nathaniel Fondren 1 in 10 ratio variant. Yes. Sonic the Hedgehog. Man, I used to sit up all night long playing this game. Yeah, that's back when I used to call myself a gamer. I used to be up all night playing this game. Man, I can't believe that this book has come so far. But I know that this book will gain value over time, right? It's down right now. Strike while the iron is cold. But I have it at number 1 because it's a book worthy of the spotlight and worthy of your PC. Sonic the Hedgehog, issue number 72. Right now, it is down 6.19%, but the last recorded sale for this book was $12. Average price for the raw copy is just $14. Nice, brand new book. You don't got to worry about jumping out of the window. There's been no graded information on this book just yet, so just keep your eye on it as they get sent in and they come back. Total recorded sales for this book right now is $23. We had a high sale that took place for this book, where raw copy sold for $25, and that was just a couple of weeks ago. Fair market value has this book resting at $14 for a raw copy in near mint condition. This is modern comic books that's getting the love that it's supposed to get, man. The hobby is very much alive. Don't let nobody tell you different. Sonic the Hedgehog, issue number 72. Keep your eye out on this book, my guys, because this book is definitely moving. And I hope you guys have fun. That's your list. You made it to the end. Now I'm going to do what I promised you, and I'm going to show you some comics that I picked up over the last couple of weeks, man. And you know, it's good vibes only. Let's just have some fun. All right, so I'm going to set this over here out of the way. It's not to hurt nothing. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. First thing I'll do is I'll show you what I picked up for New Comic Book Day, and then I'll show you what I was digging through the bins grabbing. All right, so I'm going to move this because I don't want to hurt anything. Set that down on the floor, if that's okay. Why you set that on the floor, C3? It's all good. All right, and we're going to put that there so we don't hurt nothing. All right, guys, cue that music, but keep your clothes on. The first book I want to show you, which I was excited, and thank you very much, Mike, for holding this for me, because I was watching this book also, but then when I walked into the store, he was like, hey, would you be interested in this one, XYZ? Oh, absolutely. Definitely hold one for me. And I'm talking about the fight to save Earth from Star Warriors, Superman versus Muhammad Ali. Oh, man. Look at that, guys. Yeah, this is the facsimile. I had to have one. I still got to get the original, but I couldn't pass this one up. Look at that, man. I think that's awesome. That is awesome. Love it. Yes. So thanks, Mike. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, man. So I was happy to get my hands on that. All right. So now I got my bag. Make some room here. I got my free joint so I can see what's coming through next. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Gotta have it. My DCs. Make sure your LCS is hitting you with those when you come through, all right? Because you gotta have those, man. Keep you up to par on what's coming on. All right. So here we go. These are books that I was picking up for New Comic Book Day, and I also did some long box diving, man, because, you know, and I'm gonna continue to pick these up regularly as I see them out there. The first book I picked up was X-Men issue number 1. Minor Keys, Dollar Bin Goodness. Right? Minor Keys and Dollar Bin Goodness. Gotta love it. X-Men issue number 281. Now, X-Men issue number 281. See the price on that? Minor Keys, Dollar Bin Goodness. Here's one I grabbed. I was happy to get my hands on it. This is Spider-Man. This is Web of Spider-Man. Torchbearer. Oh yeah. Beautiful. I love this cover right here, man. That's just such a dope cover. Knowing how much Spider-Man is definitely a New York icon. I grabbed Nova issue number 1. Yes. I grabbed these books, man, because listen, look, I'm a big fan of Nova, so I just had to have this book. I saw the gold foil variant. I was like, wow, I don't have that one. So let me add that one to my collection. And I think it's pretty cool. It has a $10 price tag on it. I think it's more than worth it. You know, after I checked the secondary market, it was right on par. So I thought it was pretty cool. This book just came out last week, and this is Destro issue number 3. I grabbed a couple copies of this as well. Solicitation of a first appearance in there. So, yeah, I was always a G.I. Joe fan, so this is right up my alley. Oh, yeah. So I grabbed a couple copies of those. All right. Here's one that I couldn't pass up. I saw it, and it had a $6 price tag on it, so I grabbed it. This is Daredevil issue number 1. Man Without Fear. The red foil joint. Pristine copy. Definitely worth the $6. It's a must-have. Listen, oh, when I saw this one, I was like, ooh, gotta get that one. Now, this one goes all the way back. Leave a comment down below if you know what this stands for, right? Because this is actually one of those books where the name stands for something else, right? So, but we call them Mask, and this is issue number 1. Leave a comment in the comment section if you know what Mask stands for. Don't tell nobody. No, just leave the comment down below. Don't say it out loud. Leave a comment in the comment section. Fire. I had to have this, man. Oh, man, this joint right here, man. When I saw this, I was like, oh, man, let me get that. Yeah, man. Come on, bro. They don't even make cartoons like this no more. I don't know what they're doing. What are they doing? Here's another one. The Deadly Foes of Spider-Man. And this is issue number 1. Grab that one for $5. Yeah, like I said, I was out there on the hunt, man, just looking for pieces to add to the collection. Wanted to share them with the community. Here's one. This is The Terminator, issue number 1. This book has been hot for like 2 or 3 weeks. It was one on the shelf. I saw it for $12. I grabbed it. Very nice too. Sharp. All the corners. Nice and sharp. I'm going to pop it in the Mylar. Give it the once over. Pop it in the Mylar. Yeah, but I think that's fire. Terminator. All right, and you guys know I've been on my Green Lantern kick also, so I grabbed Green Lantern issue number 1. Yeah, I was in there for quite some time, just looking, just digging, man, looking for some things, I think I did pretty good. Here's a book, and yes, you know, we're going into that season where the holidays are starting to pop up, so I grabbed this for the Christmas holiday. The Punisher Holiday Special, issue number 1. The red foil Christmas ball special. Christmas decoration special. Look at that. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. All right. All right. Excellent. That's just the first stack. If you're still here, like, subscribe, share. If you like this type of content, leave a comment down below. I will continue to drop videos like this if you guys want me to, all right? So we're going to take a break from showing the comics, right? Now, let's open up a package that came in the mail and see what we got, all right? Let me just spin around here real quick. Grab my trusty little blade. We got it, all right? Again, cue the music. But keep your clothes on. That's been a standing joke for those who've been with us from the beginning. I just have to say it. All right, so this is what we got. Pop it open. Got a lot of newspaper in there. Let's see if we can get that first layer out. Here we go. Nice and easy. Okay. I'm going to throw that over there. Wait a minute, man. Hold up. No, they didn't package my comic book in a Miller Highlight carton. I cannot make this stuff up. No, we know what kind of vibe juice they sipping on. We know what vibe juice they sipping on. Oh man, that's hilarious. Unbelievable. Hey, I'm not judging. I refuse to judge. But they made my day with that one. Oh boy. All right, let me pop this piece of tape here. Pop this piece of tape. Yo, this is hilarious. This is the whole box. They're trying to use it as like a Gemini. Oh man. We hit it again. That is super crazy. All right, let's get that out of here. Wow, and this is what it looks like on the inside, all right? So, get through it by popping these ribbons here. That was done. That was done. That was done. I just come right in. Okay, we're making some more progress, guys. Let's see. We got tape. And then they had the nerve to fold it up in a Walmart bag. Yeah. All right, let's see what this one is, man. Keep this one just in case I want to go do some shopping. All right, where are we? What do we got here? What do I need to do? What's next? They hit this with the super wrapping. All right. Pull all that out. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm not mad because they wanted to keep it safe for me. And safe it did. It arrived safe and sound. We have Books of Doom, issue number 1. There you go. Books of Doom, issue number 1. Hilarious, yo. This person, oh man, in the beer box. Doom arrived in the beer box. Oh, shoot. That's crazy. All right. I ain't mad, though. He arrived safe and sound. And I got an extra bag. I got an extra board, too. So I'll take it. All right. So, look. Leave a comment down below. Did you guys get your Book of Dooms yet? Let me know. And I'm going to show you this next round of comics. All right. So, like I said, I'll be picking these up as I see them. Because these are always going to be, these are keys. Mine are keys and dollar bin goodness. That's what we doing. All right. X-Men issue number 1. Yep. And you can look right on them and see the price tag. X-Men issue number 1, you can see the price tag. Right? $3 I paid for this one. Yeah. I'm going to continue to grab those. As long as they're in excellent condition, nice squared off corners. Yep, I'll continue to grab those. Paid $3 for this one also. This one comes from a different store. Yep, and all, you know, in all transparency, these two, those two, I got those from Midtown Comics. Yeah, so bam, bam. Magneto. There's only one Magneto though. I'm actually gonna keep looking because I need another one with Magneto up there. And then I gotta change these bags and boards. All right, now from another spot, I found some old school goodness, right? Always been a big Justice League fan. This is Justice League of America. This is issue number 124. Yep, fire. Justice League fire. Got the whole squad up there. Another joint, Justice League of America, issue number 178. Got them all pawns on the chessboard. Oh yeah. Aliens is playing for keeps. Tune in next time. Remember that? All right, now, this book was a little bit more expensive than the other ones, but I thought it was one I definitely wanted, so I grabbed it. This is Justice League America having their super weapons stolen and it wasn't bad enough, right? So I thought this one was pretty cool, and I wanted to have this. And then plus, you got Wonder Woman. She's all caught up in her magic lasso. I paid a couple extra bucks for this, but I wanted it. This one I paid, what, $24 for this one? Beautiful. Color's still nice, popping, glossy. Then I dropped it in that Mylar just to make it official. All right. Here's another one. This is the Invaders. This book only cost $1. I paid $1 for this one. This one came out the dollar bin. Minor keys and dollar bin goodness. Yep. Awesome. Awesome. All right. And you know, more with the Bat Family Giant. All right. We got Robin and Batgirl getting married. He doesn't look too happy. I feel for you, Robin. Yeah, just, you know, these comic books I just wanted to add to the collection. A lot of fillers. Another Bat Family. This is a giant size issue. This is a number 3. Got the Robin bike up there. Batgirl, you got the Robin bike. Oh yeah. Look at that. And where did Batgirl get the strength to hold up a dinosaur from biting down on her? But as a kid, you don't even question that. All right, here's one I definitely had to have. And this is the Super Friends, issue number 19. You got Zan and Jaina on the front. You got Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman. Wonder Woman riding the kangaroo, man. When do you see that? Look at that. Got the Wonder Twins up there. Those were also 2 of my favorite characters as a kid growing up, man. I love Zan and Jaina. Wonder Twin powers, activate. Yeah. Yeah. If I could turn back time, man. All right, this one I picked up again. Like I said, holiday season coming up. This one you guys will see me display around about that Christmas time era. And this, well, along with that other one for Daredevil. This is Superstar Holiday Special. And it's got the squad up there. Yep. Got the Super Friends up there. Yeah. Following the North Star. Love it. We've got a Marvel Superheroes with Medusa on the front cover. As I look at, I got this one for $1 also, see? So again, dollar bin goodness, man. Dollar bin goodness. This book is in great shape, not bad at all. It could use a cleaning and definitely a pressing. But overall, great shape. Medusa. She's in Paris. She's in Paris. All right, Legends of Superheroes, issue number 260. More dollar bin goodness. Yes, I be in dollar bins. There's no shame in my game. Man, I be in dollar bins looking for fillers too. Because, you know, when you got runs that you want filler, why would you, you know, if you could find that book for a little bit less, why not? Find a great copy. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not like I'm going to send all these books in and get them graded. I'm not going to do that. But I would like to fill that run in so when I read it, I don't have to miss out on what took place in that issue. So the dollar bin is my friend. And yours. Ain't no shame in my game. Listen. All right. This one I grab. Again, this one cost a little bit more. This one, what did I pay for this? I think I paid like $10 for this book, but this is Superman, and this is issue number 8. Yeah, this is a John Byrne cover. Yep. John Byrne's cover art. Gotta love it. And I just like the fact that Superman pressing him, got him pressed, breaking his back. All right, we got a few more here to go. This has a $5 price tag on it, but I only paid $1 for it. This is Adventure Comics featuring Superboy and the Legend of Superheroes. I only paid $1 for that. Yep. Dollar bin goodness, baby. Yeah. Nice. We've got Detective Comics, issue number 494. Who is this man? How did he learn Batman's Bruce Wayne? What do we do with that knowledge? Yes. Love it. Love it. All right. This one, it's shredded, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, let me get it. It's still, again, can't go wrong for $1. This is Shazam, issue number 19. See, it's got the little piece 8 out at the top up there. It's not in the best of shape, but nonetheless, Billy Batson. Always loved watching him as a kid. I'll take it. Grabbed a few pieces with the Green Lantern on it. I got Blackest Night, issue number 2. I've been needing this one for quite some time. I don't know what took me so long to just grab this book. I've seen it 1,000 times, but I was like, yeah, let me get it. And this is a great copy. I believe that's what it was. Like I didn't want it totally beat up, but yeah, this is great. It's not a 9.8. I'd put this one somewhere. I give it like a 9. I give it like a 9.2, 9.0. I'll take that. It's not bad. This one's actually much better shape. This one actually could be a 9.6, 9.4. Blackest Night, issue number 7. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been busy. For the last couple of weeks. I've been every day after work, I would go stop by a comic shop. Last weekend we were in the city, so I decided to hit Midtown up. Like, I'm everywhere, so I'm all over the place. So if you see me out and about, man, I'm very approachable. C3 or whatever, hit me. Say hello. I would love to say hello. The Brave and the Bold, starring Batman and the Atom. Yeah, don't let my size fool you and all that. I'm very approachable, man. I'm just as silly a person as I am on these videos. My wife always be like, "You goofy." Yeah. So are you. The Brave and the Bold, issue number 163. Batman and Black Adam. I gotta get Black Adam's first appearance, man. But I believe I definitely want his first appearance in a high grade. I believe I want it in a 9.8. That's why I haven't pulled the trigger. I want Black Lightning, and I don't know why I kept calling him Black Adam. I corrected myself. Black Lightning. I gotta get his first appearance in a 9.8 or better. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I want his first appearance in a 9.8 or better. Another Brave and the Bold in the Wildcat. This is issue number 127. Absolutely. And another reason I do this, right, is because I go, I tell you guys all the time, like, I'm really, really focused on getting my keys, right? Excuse me. But at the same time, I also want to make sure that I am still supporting the brick and mortar stores. So I go into comic book shops looking for that seller, like whoever's in that shop. Like, their energy. Are they sharing good vibes? Like when I walk and I say hello, do they say hello back? Do they greet me coming through the door? Or do they just ignore me? Things of that nature. Like, I want to support the brick and mortar stores, right? So I go to different ones, and I have pull lists at a lot of them. The ones that I don't, I still try to spend money in there because they're very much a big part of the hobby. Like, I never want to see the brick and mortar stores disappear. So I do my best to try to support them however I can. I try to spread what little bit that I do have around and get everybody, let everybody get a little something, right? Because everybody's just trying to make it out here in this world. But yeah, so, when I'm out there, you see me, it's all good, man. It's good vibes only, always. It's always good vibes. That's what I'm looking for, all right? We got another Brave in the Bowl, and this is 126. Oh, look, he's Batman getting ruffled up by the Nazis. Don't be mad at me, y'all, because I grabbed this book. Don't be mad. I'm a collector of antiquities. I'm a collector of fine antiquities, and this is one. So don't be mad. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, see, back in the day, they put all that on the covers, man. Like, they was real, there was no censor. You know what I mean? And last and definitely not least, we got Batman and the new Wonder Woman. And this is just some fire right here, man. This is just some fire. Minor keys and dollar bin goodness, guys. The new Wonder Woman. I hope you guys have had a good time. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm your boy C3. This is Keep It Comics. I'll see you guys next video, all right? Later, Gators. Good vibes only. 'Cause you know what it is.